Origin of cranial nerves. Cranial nerves originate from cerebrum and different parts of the brain stem. The cranial nerves are numbered based on their location on the cerebrum and brain stem, superior to inferior, then median to lateral, and the order of their exit from the cranium, anterior to posterior. 1. Olfactory nerve. The olfactory nerve is the first of the 12 pairs of cranial nerves and is the shortest of all the pairs. It is originated by the cells of the olfactory bulb. The word olfactory means something which is related to the sense of smell. The olfactory nerve is in charge of transmitting olfactory stimuli from the nose to the brain. 2. Optic nerve. The optic nerve is the second of the 12 pairs of cranial nerves which emerge in the diencephalon. It is made of axons from the ganglion cells of the retina that take the information of the photoreceptors to the brain. Later, this information is integrated and interpreted by the brain. 3. Oculomotor. The oculomotor cranial nerve is also called the common ocular motor nerve. The oculomotor nerve originates in the midbrain and is responsible for the movement of the eyes and eyelids. 4. Trochlear. This cranial nerve has motor and somatic functions. It controls the movement of the superior oblique muscle of the eye and eyeballs. It has the longest intracranial course, but is the smallest amongst all the cranial nerve. 5. Trigeminal. It is a mixed cranial nerve, that is, it performs both sensory and motor function. It is the largest of all cranial nerves, carries sensitive information to the face, and convey information for the chewing process. 6. Abducent. The abducent nerve, or abducens nervis, also known as the external ocular motor cranial nerve, as it is responsible for transmitting the motor stimuli to the external rectus muscle of the eye, and thereby allowing the eye to move to the opposite side from where we have the nose. 7. Facial. The facial nerve is another mixed cranial nerve since it consists of several nerve fibers that perform different functions, like ordering the muscles of the face to create facial expressions, send signals to the salivary and lacrimal glands, and also to collect taste information through the tongue. 8. Vestibulocochlear. The vestibulocochlear nerve is a sensory cranial nerve since it is responsible for balance and orientation in space and auditory function. It is also known as the auditory and vestibular nerve, thus forming vestibulocochlear. 9. Glossopharyngeal. The glossopharyngeal nerve collects information from the taste buds, tongue, and sensory information from the pharynx. It leads orders to the salivary gland and various neck muscles that help with swallowing. It also monitors blood pressure. 10. Vagus. Vagus nerve is also known as pneumogastric nerve. It supplies nerves to the pharynx, esophagus, larynx, trachea, bronchi, heart, stomach, and liver. Like glossopharyngeal nerve, it influences the action of swallowing. It also sends and transmits signals to our autonomous system to help regulate activation and control stress levels, or send signals directly to our sympathetic system. 11. Accessory. Accessory nerve is sometimes also named as the spinal nerve or spinal accessory nerve. It is a motor nerve and controls the movements of the head and shoulders by supplying the sternocleidomastoid and trapezius muscles. 12. Hypoglossal. The hypoglossal nerve is a motor nerve which, like the vagus and glossopharyngeal, is involved in the movement of tongue muscles, swallowing, and speech. It innervates all the muscles of the tongue except palatoglossus muscle, which is innervated by the vagus nerve.